Welcome, everyone, to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe I.A. Stadium ready to have a good time. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Utah Utes offense takes the field for the first time today. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will seek double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
He'll pull it on the read. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Quarterback on the keeper. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Wilson to pass. He looks that one in nicely. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
So Louisiana Tech's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look...
Oh, what a grab by the defense! Taking it the other way. The 10. Touchdown, Utah! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Utah 7.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
Wide receiver shows motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And that ball is picked off. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Utes! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
That makes the score Utah 14, Louisiana Tech 0.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit,
and it's picked off for the third time today.
Bring me my headset back.
Return on the pick.
Not for your stupid.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively.
If
they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live,
yeah, it's going to blow up.
I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back.
All she do is watch Brain Rot.
Making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Look, I'm not good at I'm losing badly.
A first down for the offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Fly sweep coming. One step wrap, two step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And that's just a great job by the defense shutting down that jet sweep. You see the team speed they have on defense. They are willing and ready and able to go sideline to sideline with anybody in the country.
From the gun, the running back has it. Just causing wreckage in the secondary. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wilson will throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Utah!
Shut up. Leave me alone.
A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
PAT unit on the field.
What the hell, though?
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wiggins. They got him for a safety, and there's a fine line between being aggressive and reckless, and he just ran right across it when he ran back into his own end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Makes a man miss. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Now the play fake. With the catch, it's Pittman. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
It's a nice job running.
It is equal to the 25. That's that.
After he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read.
I actually don't want to watch that anymore.
Over the middle, it's Pittman. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Everybody's just going to pop it in where everybody gets kicked out.
With a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes!
defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was
It's
going to come
29.
out, and
It's
they were going to
29
challenge
here.
them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there getting set.
Set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he steps out of bounds at the 2-yard line. What a terrible decision on that one. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been... It's another safety. Can you believe this? Second of the game.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off.
The returner is brought down at the 36. And the Utah offense will take
Out
over.
comes the offense as they get set to take over.
3:25.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Keefe. Makes the catch and he's brought down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
You're so annoying.
Wilson to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Never had a chance. What coverage to get down there and knock it down inside the 10. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And it's a pick in the end zone. And it's going to be a...
Micah, is there any way to make it easier?
It might have been on hard mode. What just happened? Oh yeah, you was on the hardest difficulty. There. Team
Maybe
you
that.
playing with?
No, I was playing.
Oh, too late now.
That's why I was so bad at it. That's the mode you be playing on, Micah? That's the mode you playing on?
One of the most picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football.
Isn't that hard, like the hardest move, the high kick?
The lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Buffaloes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Running to daylight from inside his 25. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Nebraska's offense takes the field to start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
They go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, it's Raiola. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on 3rd. Coming after it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect the quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Cornhuskers line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So Colorado's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
Power football with the run. And he's going to be stopped for a loss.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
That last play, just about as disastrous as it gets, and it makes it worse because now you have to deal with 2nd and long. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are...
You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Fair catch, called for and made. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
And this defense just has so much speed.
Live.
See if they can get a block and maybe spray a guy free. Pursuit. Wow, that was so good defense.
I never knew this was live. You should have told me that.
Down, and the punt team sends it the other way. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds.
It was live the whole time. I never did it.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking for a physical attack.
I didn't know this was a live stream. I did not know this was a live stream. That's why he said I couldn't change the game. Chill, buddy. You're the level 6 in play.
Creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense.
What is it in my stream?
Backfield and make this life hard in this run.
Yeah, know your business.
They come up with their 2nd safety of the game. You don't see that very often.
Nothing is funny.
They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety.
They should.
Girl, why you always gotta come cuddle up on us?
Right.
Onto the field. The best way this offense can say thanks for that 2 spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
You should have told me that.
Really fun when your defense does that. When they get you back the football and they score some points, Palmer. Put those points up on the board. Usually brag about it, especially defensively. We got more points than you, but good opportunity for this offense.
It's for
yeah, it's you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing right now. I'll tell you, if this offense is able to go down the field and put up a touchdown, this could be a potentially 9 to 10 point swing based on your defense getting you that safety. You've got great field position now. Got to take it in.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan. He's an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Who's watching?
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And oftentimes running backs love to run. It's because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass. The quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second. So the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
Are you watching?
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, and give the defense tons of credit.
Yeah, because he's bad.
They're able to give up no gain.
And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut them out there and let them stroke through the uprights.
I do. If you have to go sleep in the room with money, I do. I can't even see Ember. She's so black. Yeah, but me and him.
They were able to get a field
Not sleeping the security.
they'll kick it away.
Did you see? Ember. Yeah, but me and him.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here for the offense. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Got his man on the right. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Ready to fire from the pistol. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
This is my first time playing the game. So
almost virtually tapping you on the shoulder, heels almost in the end zone, and you're going for it. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense. You get 3rd down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, 4th down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a nice run there for the defense. He makes the stop.
See they do add it.
This defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Let me bust the boot up top. Don't worry, I'm gonna get them for your Kai.
Oh, yeah, it popped up on Kai's screen. Yeah, y'all going to soak the bed on down there for sure, because I'm not sleeping.
It ain't cold. Better guard him.
Litter in bin sign, 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 litter in bin sign.
No.
In Vincent.
Let me read what it says.
Yeah, how about you go watch on your phone and figure it out.
The comments ain't gonna show up.
So I gotta have more view.
The comments ain't gonna show up. Like,
Yes, it do. It's a chat.
Yeah, it's like that. Amber, you sleep. Oh, she can tell me. Alright, Kai, go watch him play on the computer and go on the matches. Amber, go on the bed with Kai. What? Go on the bed with Kai.
I'm going to bed?
Yes, go on the bed.
Pop, I'm going to bed.
Oh, hell no. I'm playing with him.
I'm going to bed.
You stupid. You put that?
What?
Bro, who the fuck is that?
Put what?
You put EYB. EYB.
Can I please
What did you say?
I don't know. Let me see. I'll play with Ohio. I don't know. No,
Let me be a moderator.
okay. Go up in the thing on me.
American football, 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 American
Who that is?
Immer
You
biggest
said
fan
the
just
football
like
emoji?
the ice. Purdue.
That was you?
No. That's Kai.
Kai, stop doing that.
The Kai can comment if you want. Turn that down some, Kai. Type.
Pick Purdue.
What am I supposed to say?
Just type something.
Welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy.
No, I was just saying turn it down so you can see me face blue
With
smiling.
scarlet and gray already.
Can you see?
Today, a top 25 matchup between college football's premier teams preparing to square off. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Well, I get all out of this game.
Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
I am your biggest fan.
Guy, it looks like he's commenting on his own stuff.
I'm your biggest fan, I'm your biggest fan, I'm your biggest fan, I'm your biggest fan,
Bro,
I'm your biggest fan,
I don't know who this is.
I'm your biggest fan.
I don't know.
The offense lining up
I don't know
for
who
first
that
down
is.
play. Linebacker shuffling
College football.
getting a read. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Buckeyes
Yeah, I
may
heard
be
that.
Why you not watching that?
school vintage
Tom Brady is
feel
my
to it
dad.
when
It's
they move
crazy.
the ball on the
Amber,
ground.
go watch
And
it.
Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after
Okay,
player.
y'all.
But this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Howard.
Are you gonna play the new though?
I'm playing him right now.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, fight. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to
Yeah,
him,
I said I used to. Dude talking about his name, Lamar.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw.
Ember, go sit down, bro.
And it's intercepted. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Got me throwing interceptions.
The game just got started. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision.
All right, no park.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Using his legs, it's Haynes. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that will help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
That's safety.
Bunch formation, trying to spring a guy free. Using the quick game.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. This is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Complete to the left. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. First down to start the drive after the break. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. The aerial assault continues. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback will audible. To the air, it's Howard. Throws to the tight end. Working on the right. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete.
Got him.
Got some room into the
straight.
line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the extra point splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Finished off by a guy known for catching passes, but he carried it into the end zone. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you see
You stupid guy.
The give is to Miller.
You seen what guy put?
Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Nice run there on 1st down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Line getting set on 2nd down. This quarterback part of their running game. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Running back searching for a hole. He breaks a tackle.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time. He was running before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Finds his man. It's Bernard. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
He's looking to throw it. Trying to get to it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. A designed run for the quarterback. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up.
You know, I really like this.
Boy.
You got to do a good job trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that.
Yeah, I see him.
Everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time.
Definitely, I see him.
In field goal range. What do you do here?
Alabama trying to convert this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swap the ball.
Turn that off, girl. That's what I was going to say. Turn it off before I get it.
You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Bruh, you about to get kicked off of that.
He'll crank up this drive with the pass. Lofts one high and deep. Throws it.
Y'all so aggravating, bro.
And they'll close in on him after
Amber, turn it off.
on the interception.
The offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff
Amber,
before
turn
this
it off.
game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over
I muted
right
the mic,
after the
so-
snap. No wonder that thing failed.
Fires to the right.
Alexa,
Pass is in.
Alexa, turn the sounds us.
Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense came
I wish I had Alabama playbook.
Takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job.
Now the
Huh?
quarterback changing the original play call.
Face with bags under eyes.
Now adjusting. He'll let one go down the right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
He's right there. I mean, I could probably turn my mic volume down, but that must have been Ember commented on that.
And there is a degree of difficulty with this.
Oh Lord, I definitely missed that kick. Oh no.
He's got it.
Ooh.
Off that big leg from 47
Yeah, that's definitely
yards
Ember
out.
commented that.
We love to see that, right? They put themselves in a position to take the lead. They put it on their kicker.
Right about.
Absolutely upright. So nothing but good vibes for this team now with the lead heading in at halftime.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to pass, it's Milrow. He unleashes a long one. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
I got this trash.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty...
All right, stop making all that noise.
They need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. He's looking to throw.
That's a fumble. Yep, I knew it.
Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down to this.
Dang, bruh.
This is my favorite sister.
Don't worry, Kai. I got you back. What? Huh? Yeah, he quit. GG's name. Well, I guess I'm getting off because I'm not famous and I got work in the morning. So. Huh? Yeah. Well.